Hello students, today we will discuss about arithmetic progression. That is AP. First of all, what is arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a series, or you can say that sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a constant number in preceding term. Is known as AP. इट मीन्स क्या है आपके पास? AP क्या होगी आपके पास? एक सीरीज होगी या सीक्वेंस बोल सकते हैं नंबर्स की. कैसी सीक्वेंस होगी? जिसके अंदर हम क्या कर सकते हैं, ईच टर्म जो है वो ऑब्टेन होगी किस तरीके से, एक कांस्टेंट टर्म को ऐड करके, किसमें? प्रीसीडिंग टर्म में, यानी इससे जो पहले टर्म है उसमें ऐड करके. फॉर एग्जांपल 1 2 3 4. First term is 1, second term is 2. If we add 1 in 1, then we get 2. Similarly, if we add 1 in 2, then we get 3. If we add 1 in 3, then we get 4. Clearly, it means this is an AP. Okay? Here, first term of an AP is represented by small a, and in that AP series first term A is 1, and the difference between two consecutive terms or the number by adding which we obtain next term is known as common difference. Common difference and denoted by small d. Here small d is a2 minus a1, that is equal to 1. Clear? First term of AP and is represented by small a, and common difference of an AP is represented by small d. Here AP series may be of two types. First is finite AP, and second is infinite AP. In finite AP we have fixed number of terms, okay, or finite number of terms which can be calculated. It has finite number of terms. For example, 2 4 6 8 10. It is an finite AP because here total number of terms is equal to 5. Okay. Similarly, in infinite AP it has infinite number of terms which cannot be calculated. For example, 1 2 3 4, 5 up to infinite. This is the example of infinite AP. Clear? Next is we represent first term by small a. First term of an AP is represented by small a and common difference is represented as small d. Then what will be the general representation of an AP? Generally, representation of an AP is first term is A, and we know that second term will be calculated by adding common difference in first term, that is A plus D. Clear? And third term will be we add D common difference in second term. It means A plus D plus D, that is A plus 2D. Similarly, next will be A plus 3D up to infinite. Here, that is the general representation of an AP. Clear? Here, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term up to infinite number of terms. Or simply we can represent A1 as first term, A1 or A first term, A2 is equal to A plus D, that is second term of an AP. A3 written as A plus 2D, that is third term of an AP. Next is A4, A plus 3D, that is fourth term of an AP. Similarly, if we take total number of terms is n, An, that is equal to A plus here n minus 1 into D. Clear? Because you can see that here A2 has A plus D, it means 2 minus 1. Similarly, in A3 we have A plus 3 minus 1. A4 is equal to A plus 4 minus 1. Similarly, in An that will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. And if we have to write the formula for D, then D is equal to A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2. In general term, we can write down An minus An minus 1. You can see here A2 minus A1, that is n is equal to 2 and 1 is equal to 2 minus 1. Similarly, 3 and 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. That is the general formula to find out the value of D. Here, that is the formula for D, that is the formula for nth term of an AP. N may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to n. Clear? Now we can take some examples related it. First is for the AP. AP is given 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 up to infinity. Write the first term and common difference. And we know that first term of an AP is represented by small a. Here first term is 3 by 2. Clear? Now we have to calculate common difference. Common difference. And common difference is represented by small d. That will be equal to A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. Here second term is 1 by 2 minus first term is 3 by 2. 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. We can take LCM as 2. Now 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, that is equal to minus 1. Here value of D, that is common difference, is equal to minus 1 and value of A is equal to 3 by 2. Clear? If any AP series is given to you, then we can find out value of A and D. Now next is a series is given to you 4, 10, 16, 20 and we have to check that is that series form an AP or not. If it forms an AP, then we have to write its next two terms. It means फर्स्टली आपको चेक करना है कि क्या ये सीरीज एपी फॉर्म कर रही है, ठीक है। तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, डी की वैल्यू आपके पास क्या होती है, A2 माइनस A1 दैट इज इक्वल टू 10 माइनस 4 इज इक्वल टू 6. सिमिलरली D is equal to A3 minus A2 that is equal to 16 minus 10 that is equal to 6. Next is A4 minus A3 that is equal to 22 minus 16 that is equal to 6. It means value of D is same for all consecutive terms difference. Clear? That means therefore the given series form an AP. Now we have to find out its next two terms. Next two term means A4, next is A5, and we know that A5 can be written as A plus n minus 1. It means 5 minus 1 into D that is equal to A plus 5 minus 1 4 into D. Value of A is 4, that is first term. 4 into D is 6 that is equal to 4 plus 24 that will be equal to 20E. Clear? Similarly we can calculate 6th term that is equal to A plus 5D. A is 4 plus 5 into D is 6 that is equal to 4 plus 30 that is equal to 34. Clearly these two are the next two terms of given AP. Similarly next series is given and we have to check that whether it form an AP or not. That is minus 1.2, minus 3.2, minus 5.2 and minus 7.2. Similarly next is 3 plus root 2. Next is 3 plus 2 root 2 and 3 plus 3 root 2 up to infinity. Okay. In first series, first term is A that is equal to minus 1.2. Now we have to find D. If common difference between consecutive two terms is same, then it will form an AP. D is equal to A2 minus A1 that is equal to minus 3.2 minus A1 is equal to minus 1.2. Here minus 3.2 minus minus plus 1.2 and you know that plus minus minus 2.0 with negative sign. Similarly D can be written as A3 minus A2 that is equal to minus 5.2 minus of minus 3.2 minus 5.2 plus 3.2 that is equal to 2.0. 0 with negative sign. Similarly, a4 minus a3, that is equal to minus 7.2 minus minus plus 5.2, that is equal to minus 2.0. That implies common difference is same for all terms. Here, that means therefore series minus 1.2, minus 3.2, minus 5.2 and minus 7.2 forms an AP. Clear? Similarly, we can check it. Here A is equal to 3 and D will be equal to A2 minus A1, that is 3 plus root 2 minus A1 is 3. 3 minus 3 cancel out, that is equal to root 2. Similarly, A3 minus A2, that is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 minus of 3 plus root 2. Clear? 3 plus 2 root 2 minus plus minus 3 minus plus minus root 2, that is equal to 3 minus 3 cancel out, 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2, 2 minus 1 root 2. Similarly, next A4 minus A3, that is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 plus 2 root 2, that is equal to 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. 3 cancel out, 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, that will be equal to root 2. That means D is same for, that is A2 minus A1, that is A3 minus A2 and that is A4 minus A3. Therefore, given series form an AP. Clear? Next, A square, A cube, A4. First of all, first term is A, second term is A square, third term is A cube and fourth term is A4. Now we calculate D for A2 minus A1, that is equal to A square minus A, that is equal to, we can take A common from both, then A minus 1. Similarly, A3 minus A2, that is equal to A cube minus A square, and A square is common from both, A square into A minus 1. Is the D same for both? No. As common difference is not same for two consecutive terms, so it is not an AP. Clear? If the four terms are given, then we have to calculate common difference between A4 minus A3. If these two are same, then it is not necessary that A4 minus A3 also will be same. Clear? So, common difference of 2 is not same, then we have no need to calculate third. Okay? Now, next, in the terms of square root. Square root 2, square root 8, square root of 18 and square root of 32. And we know that square root of 2 as it is. 8 can be written as 4 multiplied with 2 or 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 2. Similarly, 18 can be written as 3 multiplied with 3 multiplied with 2. Similarly, 32 can be written as here. If we simplify, then square root of 2, it can be written as 2 root 2, that is 3 root 2, and next is 2 multiplied with 2, that is 4 root 2. Clear? Now we have to check that D is same between two consecutive terms. Firstly, A2 minus A1. A2 is 2 root 2 minus root 2. That will be equal to root 2. Similarly, A3 minus A2. That is equal to 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. That will be equal to root 2. Similarly, A4 minus A3. That is equal to 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2. That is equal to root 2. Here common difference is same. So the given series form an AP. Therefore, the series form an AP. Now we have to calculate next 3 terms of this AP. That means this term is A4. Now we have to calculate A5. A5 is equal to A plus 4D. Our value of A is root 2 plus 4 multiplied with D is also equal to square root of 2. That is equal to square root of 2 plus 4 root 2. Total 5 root 2. Clear? Similarly, A6 is equal to A plus 5D. That is equal to root 2 plus 5 into root 2. Total 5 root 2 plus 1 root 2. That is equal to 6 root 2. Similarly, A7 is equal to A plus 6D. A is root 2 plus 6 into D. D is root 2. That is equal to 7 root 2. These are the next 3 terms of this AP. Clear? Now, next type of question. If first term and common difference is given to you and you have to form the AP. For example, if A is equal to 4 and D is equal to minus 3, then write first 4 terms of AP. First term is 4 and common difference D is equal to minus 3, and we know that second term will be A plus D, that is equal to A is equal to 4 plus D is equal to minus 3. 4 plus minus minus 3. 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. Similarly, A3 is equal to A plus 2D. A is 4 plus 2 multiplied with D. D is equal to minus 3. 4 plus minus minus 2 3s are 6. That is equal to minus 2. Similarly, A4, that is equal to A plus 3D. A is 4 plus 3 into D is equal to minus 3. 4 plus minus minus 3 3s are 9. That is equal to minus 5. Similarly, A5 is equal to A plus 4D. That is equal to 4 plus 4 into minus 3. 4 plus minus minus 4 3s are 12. That is equal to minus 8. Clear? Therefore, AP series can be written as first term is 4, second is 1, next is minus 2, next is minus 5, next is minus 8 up to infinity. Now next example is if A is minus 1.25 and D is 0.25, then write first four terms of AP. A is minus 1.25 and D is equal to 0.25. Then second term is equal to A2, that is equal to A plus D. A is equal to minus 1.25 plus D is equal to 0.25, minus 0.25 plus minus 0.25. Minus 1.25 plus minus 0.25, that is equal to 1.50 with negative sign. Clear? Next term A3, that is equal to A plus 2D. A is equal to minus 1.25 plus 2 into D is equal to minus 0.25. Minus 1.25 plus minus 2 multiplied with 0.25, that is equal to 0.50. Minus plus sign will be negative, 1.75. Similarly, fourth term will be A plus 3D. A is minus 1.25 plus 3 into D is minus 0.25. Minus 1.25 plus minus 3 multiplied with 0.25, that is equal to 0.75. Minus plus with negative sign, that is 2. Next fifth term will be A5, that is equal to A plus 4D. Here A is equal to minus 1.25 plus 4 into D is equal to minus 0.25. Minus 1.25 plus minus 4 multiplied with 0.25, that is equal to 1.00. Minus plus with negative sign, 2.25. Therefore, AP series will be A is minus 1.25, A2 is minus 1.50, next is minus 1.75, next is minus 2.00, next is minus 2.25 up to infinite. Clear? If A and D is given to us, then we can find out the AP series by using the formula for nth term, that is A2 is equal to A plus D, A3 is equal to A plus 2D, and A4 is equal to A plus 3D. Similarly, A5 is equal to A plus 4D. Clear? These are the questions. Now, one question is for all of you. You have to sort out this question in your notebooks. Question is the series minus 1.1/2, minus 1/2, minus 1/2, minus 1/2 form an AP? If yes, then find its next two terms. Clear? Series is given to you and you have to check that whether it form an AP or not. If it form an AP, then find its next two terms. Clear? Write the answer in comment box. Okay students, if you like the video, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notification for latest video. Thank you.